I'm Brooke Palmer. I'm 21 years old. I go to App State. I grew up here in Caldwell County in the Granite Falls area, and I come from a musical family with people ranging from the Harris Brothers to the Shelby Ray Moore Band. My grandfather is Cecil Palmer, who has been an inspiration to a bunch of people here in Caldwell County. I think the Caldwell County local musician showcase, I think it really brings a community of musicians together who might not normally play with each other because of different genres or other things. And it really highlights everyone's different skill sets and abilities, and it creates community in the county through musicians and non-musicians alike. I think, to me, specifically the South Caldwell band room, which sounds so strange, but that was kind of like the first place where I was like, wow, I can really do this as kind of a career. I want to really pursue this, and I'm really thankful that I have so many great memories there and with friends and the band directors, and I'm very thankful to Jason Childers and Jonathan Stafford for their guidance and all they've done there. I believe so. I think throughout this community, I've built a great support team growing up through the band program in the schools. I've made long-lasting friendships that even now, after I've graduated high school, I'm still connected with all of them. I believe I will be for many years. And even throughout my family, for them introducing me to so many different musicians and different people in the county, I think because of music and the connection it has with this county, I've really developed long-lasting relationships and support. I think whenever I first stepped into this, I grew up around it, mentioning that my family is very musical. I grew up going to my dad's gigs and kind of just watching, and for a long time I just kind of watched. But once I got to the high school age, they kind of started letting me to bring my instrument and play on a few songs. And now I'm at the point where I can play gigs by myself, and I think that's kind of the biggest change that I've seen, at least with myself personally, is not just being on the sidelines anymore, actually participating, and it's so much fun, and I'm so lucky to continue that. I believe so. I believe especially over the past couple years, the arts have really been brought to light, especially with, I remember being in high school and the kind of county band, I'm not sure if that's the exact name of it, but it coming forward and everything. And I think as that's happened, there's been so much more of the arts come forward, and I don't know, I'm just really excited to see that change in how we showcase everything. I think the biggest challenges that at least I've experienced was COVID. That's the biggest thing that I've ever experienced, but especially on a community level, not being able to see local musicians or shows or even go out to eat. That was crazy, and we all lived through that. And now, how we've kind of built the community back and even grown from that and realized what not to take for granted. I think that's really built community here. And I don't know, I'm looking forward to seeing us grow more and really connect with the community in ways that we haven't thought of before. I do. I love going antique shopping, so places like Dead People's Stuff and other antique stores like the one right here on 321 is some of my favorite businesses to support, especially collecting records. It's awesome, and they have so much to look at. It's just so cool. I think when I was little, I came to one of the showcases here, and it was in honor of my grandpa, Cecil, and he, I don't know, we had so many musicians play on it, ranging from people in our family to family friends such as Patrick, and everyone really came together in that, and it showed me that it's more than just my family, it's a community of so many different individuals, and the community here is so different. I think everyone supports each other in a way that's not competitive, and that really, it made an impact on me in a really large way. I think, especially seeing how everything has kind of gone back to normalcy after COVID. I know we're like 6 years down the line, which it does not feel like that, but seeing how everyone kind of bounced back and has grown, and how we didn't let that really affect us, and we let it make us stronger, that gives me hope that we're going to keep going in that way. And also, I also have hope, especially in the music community. I see so many young musicians from our area on social media and through newspapers and YouTube and all of that. And even though I'm not here, I can still see it, and it gives me so much hope because they're so talented, and I really hope that they continue this love for music. But I think connected because everyone knows each other in some way. There's a connection between everyone. There's not really a lot of people who are isolated here, and even if you just moved here, you have a friend next door.